with Intention, podcast where we bring you stories from around the globe. Hello and welcome back once again to Rise and Thrive Mornings with Intention. And today I have a beautiful guest with me, Antoinette, and she's going to be talking to us about gratitude. But in the meantime, welcome, Antoinette. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you so much. And thank you for being with us here today. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, where are you from, things like that.
Yes, I'm originally from Miami, Florida, but all of my adult life I spent in Virginia. Is where I currently reside, Virginia. I'm married. I have three adult children and two bonus kids, also two grands, one granddaughter, one grandson, and I also have a grandpup.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
And you're in a beautiful sunny state. How's the weather there today?
It's nice. It's nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Edmonton. It's a little bit windy, but still very beautiful. Kind of almost fall weather nowadays. Yeah, it's a little chilly in the morning, but still beautiful throughout the day. So today we are here to talk about one of my favorite topics and Antoinette's one of her favorite topics, gratitude. So, what does
Yes.
gratitude mean to you personally, and how has it shaped your life?
Well, gratitude has become a practice for me. It has become something that I incorporate in my daily life. Every morning when I wake up, I give thanks. I say thank you, and I'm giving thanks to God. Thanks for waking up. And I incorporate it in my life by just doing things like my normal everyday brush my teeth, wash my face. I'm always giving gratitude just for the little things. Being grateful has been one of the keys for me thriving. It's the main key. Just giving thanks for the simple things, as people will call it. Just looking at the trees and feeling the wind on your body, taking a walk in the morning.
Awesome.
Mhm.
So tell me, can you share a specific moment when practicing gratitude has had a profound impact on your well-being?
Um, just recently I've been out of work, so I just uh, meditated and just concentrated on being grateful that I had the opportunity to just actually sit and have time with myself. Sometimes in life we get so busy and distracted that we forget about what's most important to us, family, just every day, being able to function. So I have found that um, just being still has been something that's made a world of difference in my life.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
So in challenging times, if somebody has, how can one maintain a sense of gratitude? Can we elaborate a little bit on that, maybe?
Um, Going back to this recently event that happened in my life. So basically, um, just waking up in the morning, um, things are on your mind. They're not always going to be towards being happy or being grateful. So just knowing how to turn your mind back to those specific things of I'm grateful I have food today. I have um, my breath today. I woke up. I'm able to um, wake up and go for a walk. I'm able to spend time with myself or with my kids or just with my spouse. Just being able to acknowledge the what we call little things to be grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Definitely.
Hmm.
So, what are do you think there are some misconceptions people might have about gratitude?
The misconception is that gratitude is one of the things that people look at as um, it's such a little task. It doesn't get as much attention or as much award as it should. So people look at, oh yeah, it's just gratitude, it's just a little things, but just think about um, somebody saying thank you and somebody else not saying thank you. So when you think about that, to just give the thanks is really speaks volumes. It's such a small thing, but it really speaks volume.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you. And I think, we are so caught up nowadays with everything going around us that I think sometimes we do forget to say thank you and be in that true gratitude because we have so much. I think we take a lot of things for granted nowadays too. I mean, especially here in North America, like we got everything we need, and I look at my daughter sometimes and I give her something and then she's like, "Oh, I don't want it," or "I don't like that color," or something. I'm like, it's like, sweetie, like I'm trying to teach her already at this age, she's only 5, and of course earlier a
Hmm.
little bit too, to be in that gratitude for, whether it's pink or blue. I sometimes tell her and I explain things in detail. I said, look, some kids don't have anything in this world. And sometimes she gets a little fussy about food and she's like,
Hmm.
I don't want that or I want something else. And not that, it's not coming from that, lack or anything, but I want her to also be in that, you know, there's kids out there that don't have anything. So be grateful that you're getting this and
Right.
maybe getting that food right now. You may not like it, but basically, I kind of remind her that she's so fortunate to have like
Oh
10 meal
yes.
pans or 5, 6 different food groups for breakfast or something like that. Already in this age, I want her to be grateful for the things she has, and because as she's growing, she'll remember that. Like we practice this thing every day. I ask her, sweetie, please list 3 things you're grateful for today. And at the beginning it was like, oh, mommy, or grandma or something like that. But I took it every step a little bit further. Okay, if you're grateful for grandma, why? And she was like, well, I love her hugs. And I'm like, okay, well, how does that make you feel? So tell me some
Hmm.
feelings. So she'll say happy. And then I say, what else? Oh, more happy. I say, okay, so now I introduce words, like more words for her, like joyful, peaceful, all these things. So I want her to be in that awareness already at this age. So when she grows up, the more you're grateful for things, the more great, amazing things will start coming to your life. So I practice that with her. And of course, I remind her to be always grateful for stuff because, she'll get caught up in the moments too when she's growing up and then she'll forget. And I personally think it is such a big thing. But yeah, there is a misconception around that too. Because even maybe a while back, like I know it was important, but I didn't practice it as deep as I could have as well. So I
Hmm.
took my gratitude to the next level as well. And I think it's really important to stay in the moment and be grateful for all the wonderful things we have because many people don't have that, the shelter, the food, the clothing and stuff like that. We are so fortunate here. But anyhow, I just wanted
Right.
to yeah, let you talk about this a little bit too. So how do you see gratitude influencing relationships with others, in your opinion?
So, to in relationships, you just gotta be grateful for that other person, the little things that they do, and anything that they do. When you can say thank you for bringing me a bottle of water, thank you for, making my bath, thank you for folding the clothes. Just the gratitude in the everyday things will produce more of that, more of that of being thankful. Um,
Exactly.
yes, yes.
Makes that person
So
feel so
appreciate
special,
it.
appreciated. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is really important. Day in and day out, like every day, right?
Yes.
Um, do you think practicing gratitude enhances productivity or success? And if the answer is yes, how so?
Um, um, being productive, if we're going to like the work side of things, yes. Yes, because when you have an employee that um have an incentive and really being thankful for that, you will get a whole lot out of an individual who feels like they're appreciated, who has the gratitude express that you are thankful for them of being an asset to your company.
Exactly.
Yes.
And what role does gratitude play in personal growth and self-awareness?
Also, in my personal growth, I really see that I'm not a person who complains a lot now. So, in being grateful for just the little things, even the big things, as they say, but I will say that I had to take it one step at a time and it's a muscle. I had to grow into this. So, being grateful for the little things and also the big things, nothing's too doesn't have a value to it per se. But I've learned that, okay, if I can appreciate just having $5, I can appreciate having the $100,000. So, that has been like the change in me. It's just that nothing's too small and nothing's too big to be grateful for because it really does bring in more. And I have seen that in my life because g- um, I think that gratitude is the best attitude. Gratitude really is the best attitude that one can have.
Mhm.
And
I
it
love
is a
that.
lifestyle. Hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I love that phrase you're using. And speaking of that, I believe Antoinette has her own YouTube channel. And
Yes.
what is that about? Is your YouTube channel, what's the main topic you talk about?
Gratitude, just grateful girl is what it's called, just grateful girl. And basically it's just an encouraging channel that that shares the gratefulness of just the beauty of God's gifting of this world and different things like that. And meditation. Also, meditation is one of the keys to being grateful. So you have to sit and just meditate on the positive, what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for, and your life will expand and grow and increase.
Exactly. So I know
Mhm.
I talked a little bit about how I influence my 5-year-old to practice gratitude. What about yourself? What can we teach and how can we encourage children to develop that habit of gratitude? Any other tips you can give us?
One of the things that I've done with my granddaughter is mirror work. So I've actually spent some time with her in the mirror and just looking at yourself and appreciating yourself and saying things to yourself that you love and you're thankful for, um and just blowing kisses to yourself and
Oh,
after having the conversation with my granddaughter and showing her how to do it, and she wasn't feeling really good. She was really under the weather, like had some type of cold, and then a couple of days she was feeling better, and then she said, in the mirror to herself, I love you, you are great. And then she started giving herself kisses. So
Oh my goodness, that's so sweet.
she's 5 years old.
Oh, she's
So
five as
yeah,
well. Oh
yeah.
wow, that's amazing.
So at that age, you can definitely instill it in them. It's self-love is the best love. And I'm grateful for that. So, at any age, I believe that kids need to know this, to be grateful and to love themselves because it helps their self-esteem.
Definitely.
Yes.
And anybody who is struggling with self-love, self-esteem, self-concept, I do offer a free workshop every month on first Monday of every month, a free workshop on self-love. So if you're interested, just reach out and I can let you know more information about that. But yeah, self-love is very important. I grew up, and at some point there was moments when I didn't have confidence in myself.
Mhm.
Self-love, was there, but it wasn't where at the level I wanted it to be. So I did struggle to that. So I know what it feels like, and I'm sure there are people out there who sometimes do struggle with that. So if you need help with that, reach out to us. If you like help with feeling more gratitude in your life, Antoinette and myself can definitely help you with that.
Yeah.
Um, it's a very it seems like it might not be a strong topic, but it is because it all comes from within. We have to definitely nurture ourselves first before we can even nurture anybody else. So
Yes.
I love all these tips you have given us, Antoinette. And considering the theme of this podcast is Rise and Thrive, Mornings with Intention, how
hmm
can starting the day with gratitude set a positive tone and intention for the rest of the day?
So, first thing when you wake up in the morning, you want to give thanks. You want to say thank you. And the second thing, you want to ask yourself, um, what am I feeling? What am I feeling in this moment? So a lot of times you will feel um, like a bad vibe because you slept with that or whatever the case, or it may be something going on in life that you dealing with per se. So when you say thank you and you give thanks and you take a moment to realign, to refocus yourself, your body, your mind back into align with the feeling of gratitude. And then you actually say out loud, I'm thankful, I'm grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful for being able to brush my teeth. I'm grateful for the sun rising this morning. And then as you brush your teeth, um, comb your hair, wash your face, you're saying, I love you. I love your eyes. I love your nose. I love those lips. I love those ears. Oh, look at that skin. You're glowing. You're doing this. And it puts you in a sense of appreciating the day. And so, if a song comes to your heart while you're um, rehearsing this, it's not really a rehearsal, it's a way of life. But when you're reflecting on, the things that you are grateful for, and let's say a song comes into your heart, your mind, you find that song on your playlist or Google, whatever, however you find your music, and you play that music, and that music will carry you through the day. So when you have that moment of, oh gosh, I got to do this, I got to do that, it will ignite something, remind something in you that, hey, I'm grateful for this. That song will play in your mind, or and keep you going throughout your day, keep you encouraged and focused. So the uh, gratitude is the best attitude. It
I love
really
that.
is the best attitude. Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And I'll also would like to mention for those of you who would love to practice gratitude on daily basis, I do also have a free PDF for you. It's called Journey Within Gratitude Journal for 1 year. So if you like to have
Mhm.
a PDF free version of that, just message me and I can provide that for you as well. So this been has been truly amazing, Antoinette. Thank you so much for sharing your insights on gratitude. If you'd like to get in touch with Antoinette, we'll drop all the information in this video and also the links to follow her on her social media platforms. So
Thank
I
you.
hope you guys, thank you so much, Antoinette, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. I thank you so much, listeners, for being with us today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.